Okay, I decided I crossed the street from In and Out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the Edgewater. There's a walking path that goes across the where the casinos are down here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in, and that's about it. I haven't been, you know what, I should really do more on the Edgewater and the Aquarius because I really haven't done that. So let me just show you that I call it a promenade that goes along the water here. When I get down there, I'll show you, and you can see the down here, Edgewater. It's between the Colorado Bell. They're out of business. But you know what? This part of the Colorado Bell over here doesn't look that bad. They'll probably do something with it eventually. But one of the things I talk about with my wife and other people, I think that Laughlin may even become more popular soon because of the negative publicity that Las Vegas is getting as far as being overpriced. Now, this is a tourist area too, and they do charge a lot. I was looking at the prices for drinks at the poolside at Harrah's, and it was like $16 for a drink. Anyone that knows me knows that isn't happening. Now, I usually never go to Starbucks. Matter of fact, this is the first time I've been to a Starbucks in about 30 years. Before I got on the bus, and I wanted a cappuccino. Now, I have this the Total Rewards program. You can pay at some places using your rewards, and I have over $50 of reward credit. So I bought a coffee. Now, it was $7.45 for a large cappuccino. Would I ever pay $7.45 for a cappuccino out of my own pocket? Nah, it's not happening. So, and you can call me cheap. But that's about it. You know, I joke around. People say, "Oh, you're so cheap." I'm not cheap, I'm practical. Here we go. Race and Sportsbook. I'll turn off the camera when I get inside. I don't know. Well, most casinos still are not. They're not camera friendly. A lot of them are changing their ways, though, as far as YouTubers go, because they realized the potential of social media, and this is a phenomena that's just starting. There's people that do gambling on YouTube. Some of them, it took them a long time to get into a casino to do a recording of their play, but now more and more are opening themselves up to social media because they realize that that they're starting to realize that social media brings in a younger crowd, and they need younger players. Well, I walked through the casino and I came out the other side. Now, when you walk to the back, you have to go down one level to come to the walkway here. And here it is. They have jet ski rentals here. They have the jet boat. Now, the jet boat is a fast boat. They have tours for that also. But I'm not in a rush. So, and here is the walkway going across the back, and everyone has their own little dock that are along the river because they have water taxis. It's $5 for a ride, and I think the woman said $25 for an all-day pass. So, and that's per person. Now for me, I use the bus. It's $1 senior citizen, $2 regular fare. And let me just I walked around a little bit further. This is some of the entertainment that's going on. The Commodores, the Righteous Brothers, and here's the river. And that's the boat I'll be going on right over there, the white boat over there. That's the one for the tours. And like I said, they have this walkway here. And they have all the advertising for the restaurants here. See, I think that the Edgewater and the Aquarius are owned by the same company. There's the water taxi I was talking about. Some Canadian geese. I didn't know they came in this area. Whole flock of Canadian geese. Must be getting cold up north. Beer and soda. They have little places where you can get your drinks. They're supposed to have drinks on board for the river tour. Of course, it's extra. It's not included in the price. Now, they do have a dinner cruise also. You can go to their website. I believe it's Laughlin River Cruises.
Luckily, it's what, 40 miles away? 40 minutes away?
Yeah, and so this is the way you go. And I guess you go down here. I think there's people already waiting. It's 2:01. It's supposed to be at 2:30. Okay, I took a short break over on the bench here. I'm on the Laughlin, Nevada, and I did the boat. I break up the videos so they won't be too long and too boring, okay? Now, behind the casinos, facing the water, okay, they have a promenade here. So it goes all the way down. I'm in the back of the Aquarius, and the other casino there, I forget the name offhand, is there too. So they have this thing, and I think they have more noticeable advertising in the. Now, I consider the front of the casino facing the casino drive, okay, facing the road. But here, it almost feels like the front of the casino is facing the river. Now, this is why this is a good place as an alternative to Las Vegas. Everyone's trying to find an alternative. And this is it. For me, I can't do gambling 24 hours a day. I have to have something to break it up. So I did the boat ride. I go to restaurants and whatever, and I take walks. It's beautiful out here. Now the temperature is going down. It was 99 earlier, and it feels cooler. I'm in the shade now. The hotels face east, facing the Colorado River there, and that's Bullhead, Arizona, across the river. So you have all this, and across the river you have the airport. Right? There's a helicopter landing right now. So this is what you can do other than sit in the casino. Of course, they want you inside the casino. And really, enough people spend time in the casinos because it's air conditioning. People are accustomed to air conditioning. But it is a nice walk, and you do have benches, and that's, I would think that's rare, being that you're in the casino area. They don't provide too many places to sit unless it's in front of a slot machine or at a table game. So if you want to load off your feet, it's very hard to do in a casino. But you can come down here. They have benches and everything along the casino. Oh, I remember the name of the hotel now, the Edgewater. Edgewater. The Aquarius, the Edgewater, and the Riverwalk. And further up you have the other casinos, the Golden Nugget, Harrah's, you have the Pioneer Hotel, I think it's called. And there's Pioneer Lodge. So there are other things you can do. Now here, really you wouldn't know that the McDonald's is here unless you, the sign is very small on the front of the casino, which is facing the roadway. I don't know. Very pleasant. So, let me see. Okay. It looked like they had it blocked off up ahead here. But it's not. You have to go up a level. That's one thing when you're here and you want to walk, be prepared to do a lot of walking. Yesterday, I got in my over 10,000 steps yesterday, and today I'm close to it. I'll probably end up with over 10,000 steps today. Plus, I went to the fitness center 2 times. Each time I do half an hour on the elliptical and a half an hour on the treadmill. So, and here we go. We'll go up here. Now it's nice that it's shaded over there to have an area where you're not in the sun. Now, walking in the sun right now, I can feel the difference. It's baking my back. But over there it was very nice in the shade. So I advise you, if you gotta come down here and you want to sit in the shade towards the evening, the Aquarius. So they have a shaded area for you. And in another month the weather will be really perfect in October. I love this area, October and April. Now, one thing is, yesterday and the day before, was it yesterday and early this morning, the wind was blowing, and it was very strong. Now there's like no wind at all. You could see it with the palm trees that were really blowing around. Now, I'm going to go to the Don Laughlin. I gotta cut through there, and I'm going to go back to Harris. I'm gonna lay down a little bit. Naps are important at this age, and that's what I do. People staring at me as I'm talking to the camera. It is a skill. Not everyone can walk around and talk to a camera. They freeze up, but they don't have anything to say. Maybe I have too much to say. But it is a beautiful day. Now, of course, I wish it was shaded, like I said before, but pretty soon the sun will be down. It seems to go down earlier than in Texas, you know, like here in Texas, 7 o'clock, the sun is still shining. Here, it's pretty much dark right now when it turns 7 here. Now, one of the reasons why I didn't rent a car this time is because the last time, if you followed my my video, I did a thing about renting a car from the Bullhead Laughlin Airport, and I did that. And now there used to be a car company, I think it was it was Enterprise. They used to be out of the airport, but they don't work out. They're not out of the airport anymore. And they used to offer you. They were the only one to do it, to send someone over to pick you up, to bring you over to the car rental. Now, Avis and Budget, they don't have that. So what you have to do is you have to get over there on your own. And the way to do that, I did. You could take an Uber over there, but I didn't feel like spending the money. It was a nice day. Can get exercise. I walked across the bridge, up the hill to the airport. From, I think, the Riverside Casino here to there is just under 2 miles. Now, I have walked from Laughlin Casino here to Harrah's, and that's 2 miles. Now, they all make jokes about you can take the public bus, but you have to be, it's over 90 steps to get up to the main level of the road to get to the bus, the public bus. And I got one comment, the last one, that commented on me taking the public bus. And he was being sarcastic to me and saying, "Oh, you could have took the free shuttle." Well, I pointed out to him, I responded, the free shuttle only runs every 2 hours from 12 p.m. to, 10 p.m., 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So, what happens if you want to leave at 10:30? What happens if you want to leave at 11:30? Or you want to leave earlier than the schedule? Guess what? Take the public bus, okay? So, that's what I got for you. So, that about covers it, and I'll be heading back to the hotel, like I said, and that I'll be getting across from the Riverview. A long day. Anyway, thanks for joining along. Have a good day, everyone. Peace.